What's going on, YouTube? It's your Troy Rock Combo, aka the Professor on the Sticks. Got a really good game here. Madden and football in general really is the game of inches. That might be a segue to what happens at the end of the game. I'm the Seahawks. My opponent is the Giants, and fumble off the kickoff. I honestly do not like returning kicks because I feel like that's when I fumble the most. But it's Sunday now. College football Saturday is over with, and what another Saturday, man. The last couple Saturdays have been awesome, and right there my crossing route and decided to stop. Like, I understand if it was zone coverage, but I believe that was man. I'm not too sure, but threw a pick just because my guy ended up stopping. I thought he was going to keep running across the field. So, very, very bad start. We kind of resembled the Alabama team. Turnovers, miscues on special teams. But let's just talk about some college football for a second. So how about the state of Mississippi? Ole Miss beating A&M with 106, 107,000 people there at the stadium. Mississippi State, that beatdown they put on Auburn. I sure am glad that Mississippi State beat Auburn. I'm not a fan of those Auburn Tigers. And, man, that was just a great, another back-to-back weekends where the state of Mississippi just dominates. We had some upsets, some almost upsets as well. Alabama number 7 looked pitiful against Arkansas. And then you had Oklahoma barely squeaking out the victory over Texas. And then we have Oregon showing that, hey, we're not done yet. We still have some life in us. UCLA just looking pathetic. And, the college football is just heating up. Every weekend it's fluid. Every weekend it's changing. It's really just win and advance. Just keep moving on. Just win and move on. All the people who said, oh, this is, having a football playoff is going to diminish the regular season. Come on, man. Look at it, man. Everybody with one loss is all still excited and into it, and, oh, man, college football to me is the most exciting sport there is, and way more passionate, and I love the different styles of college football as well. Whereas, NFL, it's all pretty much pro style. Chip Kelly's brought a little flair into the NFL a little bit, but you see all different types of styles. It's always cool to see, Oregon and Stanford go against each other, and then, you have Arkansas this year just dominating with running the ball, and you have, Mississippi State with, spreading it out with a spread running attack, and it's a bunch of different styles, and I think it makes it a lot more intriguing. And then you have the different conference rivals, and in between the conference and then the bowl games, where the different conferences match up, and little bragging rights for your state or the part of the country you're from or whatever. So, anyways, yeah, college football, what a great weekend. My top 5 teams. That's hard to say, but I have the top 1 and 2, Ole Miss and Mississippi State. You gotta have Baylor up there, even though, man, that game against TCU was crazy. How do you blow a 21-point lead with 9 minutes left in the game? But you gotta have Baylor in there, even though they haven't really played anybody besides TCU, and even then, like, that's not like a traditional, powerhouse, and they still give up 58 points. So every team has holes, but Baylor, I feel like, has a pretty big hole. But their offense is just explosive. So you have Baylor up in there from default because they haven't lost a game. Same thing with Florida State, defending national champions. They haven't really looked apart. Jameis Winston now getting, he's every week is a different mess with him. So, and they have a really good matchup with Notre Dame. I'm not really a believer in Notre Dame yet, so let's see what they can do against Florida State this coming up weekend, and then I'll move them up in my top 5 if they're able to beat FSU. So we have the Mississippi schools 1, 2, 3, Florida State. We'll put Baylor at 4, and I am gonna put Alabama at 5 because they have so much talent. Even though I don't think they're a top 5 team right now, but I think at the end of the day, if they just take care of business, they're going to be a top 4 team actually. Just got to win out, and so it's going to be an awesome end of the season. But let's get to the gameplay. Let me know who you think your top 5 teams are. Realistically, without me being a Bama homer, I would probably have to put somebody else in that number 5 spot. I don't really like anyone from the Pac-12. Don't really like anyone else from the Big 12. ACC sucks. See, I don't know. There's just not that many teams that I would put up there. I don't know, and I don't think Oregon has a good offensive line. So let me know what your top 5 teams are. It's pretty tough to actually do because every week it keeps on changing. So right here, I said this is going to be coming down to the inches, and as you can see, we're a minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. He's making sure this is the last possession, down by 4 points. He's got to get a touchdown and win the game. He's been running the ball pretty successfully, moving the change and falling forward. So here we are, a 2nd and 3. Boom, hit him right at the hole to make it a 3rd and 2. In the goal line defense, he's in goal line. This is a mano-a-mano. I'm going to try to just jump back in the backfield. Unable to do that, but my D tackle held up. But it's 4th and inches. This game of inches, he has to get the first down right here. I'm trying to jump the gap once again. And, is he going to run a toss, play action pass, and he goes with a QB sneak, and I stop him. What a game of inches. Awesome game, back and forth matchup, and I hope you guys enjoyed the game, and let me know in the comment section below what your top 5 teams in college football are.